Hello, everyone. RPG Kim Kid here, back with some more metaphor. In the previous video, we basically spent a whole week hanging out with our friends. And honestly, I don't think we can really hang out with anyone else ever again. I don't think we can even do Barden. Barden can't be done because I think we need our tolerance up. No, we need tolerance for Maria. Barden might be able to still hang out, but he's only a daytime only person. And everyone else, I need something of my virtues to be up. I think everything needs to be up except for my eloquence. Everything needs to be, I'm assuming, to rank 4. So, imagination is pretty close, which will give us the Heimsmay. I need courage for Brigitte and Alonso. I need wisdom for Hulkenberg. And I need tolerance for Maria. So, honestly, they all kind of look like they're in the same spot. Maybe courage is a little less than them all, and imagination might be just a little bit more than them all. But yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, we're going to do imagination.
Hey there.
Thank you.
Listen to the story again. But that's not the main thing now. It's time for the soiree to happen. I think I would assume one more of a 4 would probably get us there. Maybe it's like one more full 4 and then like something less than 4. Because I did do the debates twice, so that gave me 2 extra points in there. So maybe I need 2 more points. So I need like a total of 6 or something like that.
At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we will all greet Luis together. Let them know we showed up. Expecting Galicia, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Galicia slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Heimsmay, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hands upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has the chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. No pressure.
Some things...
You're making me nervous. Oh, come on, at least try to fake some confidence. Okay, we move at nightfall. Let's do this! In the night, I'm going to assume we are going to be... I'm going to assume we're going to get our next party member in this.
They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
I'm actually so curious how this is going to end up. Like, how will this person join us? It's Judith, by the way. It's the singer, Judith. She's gonna join us somehow. Like, is this gonna go belly up in the fact that we steal the book, but it doesn't have the formula in it, or something like that? And they realize something, or is this a whole we'll be able to keep the ruse and everything and still be under Luis? Because I feel like we might have a confrontation of some character. We might actually meet up with one of the Pyrrhus brothers. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but we'll probably meet up with one of them, I would assume. But let's see.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
Well, if they don't say this, because it makes sense not to have them with helmets on. I mean, there's one Yugif there at the left there, very far left, with a helmet on. At least I think that's a helmet, or maybe their face just isn't fully rendered in, but I think that's a helmet. So there's a Yugif with a helmet, and of course you have all the, I can't remember the one tribe that always has the cages over their heads. So, but I actually like that, you know, the guards don't have their helmets on, because it's actually nice that they have faces.
A don't see Louise, those brothers, or that Songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner?
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that Songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
Speaking of the man.
Looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
Belt up. Ah, there's the man of the hour.
I'm glad you could make it.
I feel out of place.
I feel somewhat out of place.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new
Commendably
allies
bold.
with warmth and pride.
Count Louise will be king.
Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Louis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Red-eyed! You want to say that again?
It seems like an opportunity to slip out.
All right.
More people have taken interest in me. Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Princess Curse. I missed it! I wasn't paying attention. I just looked away. Managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Caradarius while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
Made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the soiree. Let's Lewis's quarters over there. Oh, what the fuck? Girl, hang on. You need to be careful, so let's sneak in quick. Hang on. There are guards at the front of the lift. Of course, they're watching his door. Don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. That's the Songstress, though. What's going on? Can't afford to get slowed down. Don't have a choice. Let's look for a way around. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing? That alert this morning, eh? Let's make sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up. Alright. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Capio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? I heard someone saw Lady Juna into the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
That's great. This is our chance.
No way.
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They're just talking about some extra security measures.
Good.
This isn't good. What do we do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Stroll is a fucking MVP. He helped us out with the... He's an MVP all in all.
Where are you from? Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of
Balefire.
innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied.
Here's something very interesting here. I'm not 100% denying that what Luis is saying here is wrong. His methods are out of whack, but everything else is like makes sense. Luis is a very interesting villain in my opinion. Like, he's not a villain that's like it's like you can somewhat say like yes, he has good intentions, quote unquote, but like it's not of the best. I don't really know how to put this, but the original point I was going to make here was, if you guys have played Final Fantasy XIV or watched my live streams of Final Fantasy XIV, more specifically Dawn Trail, I'll try to not... I mean, I know it's been months, so... but... So how Dawn Trail story works is, it's a race between 4 candidates to be the next Dancer, and basically like the king of that country. And it's between the king's 3 children, one of his actual child, and the other 2 are adoptive children, and then there's like just a 4th random candidate because of like some other reasons. The way Luis's methods here are like going about, especially like right here. Actually, let me look at the log here. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. And then, as our nation would have you believe, such hardship is born of moral weakness, so the punished are punished further. I feel like he's basically going along the same lines as the blessed siblings methods. Is basically, he's like, when he's the throne, he'll like wage war, because he's like, we've known peace too much and it makes weak men and all that stuff. We need to have them realize that's not all sunshine and rainbows, basically. So I like that in a way. It's like, it's a very, I don't want to say relatable, but it's an understandable reasoning about like some of the stuff Luis is doing. Again, it's the whole you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs things, because like he says, like Stroll said, costs hundreds of innocent lives. So people died who had no reason to die, and now it's like, yeah, so good stuff.
It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein
is true equality forged, however cruel.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Uh-oh. Knew he was gonna be trouble. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation. Like my body's being pulled downwards? Alright, what's going on there? There wasn't a takeoff schedule for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second. You mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. Okay, Spade, what's our course? Hey, no, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ram straight into the sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the Magala. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Juno, what the fuck are you doing?
Phew! Close one. What was that? Floor something?
I laughed. It's like I just whoosh slid. Oh God.
What's going
Ow.
on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Uh-oh. Whee! T-Rocket's blasting off again! Juno, what the fuck are you doing? Oh. Fuck me.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Curadiris?
No.
I knew this was a big vessel. This thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull. But there's not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do?
Huh?
What? Are you serious? Lucy's cores are all the way at the far end of the runner. And actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Hell yeah, ride or die. These cards are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffoldings.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Use L to control the protagonist while he's on the sword and use the areas wider. And use the areas wider than normal as scaffoldings. You'll automatically jump between scaffoldings. However you jump when there isn't a scaffolding in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffoldings and head for Lisa's quarters. Ah! Fantasy is dead.
Is it happening?
Fuck.
Will you yield to...
Okay. Gangway! Yeah!
Oh, come on! I feel like it's not even moving right.
Is it happening?
Feels like it's not moving how it should be.
Okay. Gangway! I knew it!
Okay.
Look at that!
That was a little rough.
All right!
We actually made it. Captain Luis's quarters. Phew, thought we were gonna die there. You'd be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The run's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Whoa, whoa, it's starting to tilt again. I have to jump through the door. Hurry. Wait. Yeah.
Whew.
Phew. Just in time. If we stayed out like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidences or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So, here we are.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the form we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay. Everything's pretty standard.
Magic book, magic book. Oh. Another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the cursed form is hidden somewhere. Like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something?
Good.
Nope. Wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. Books on books about magic here. The collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be spending on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the form is on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look.
Are these are royal flowers. Won't Louis scatter at the royal funeral? Keep them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. I wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. Can't get it open. This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Since I'm seeing several books on magic stacked on the shelf. No formula yet. Definitely know something about his spells, though. Where the heck is it? We'll just have to keep looking. Hope our girl didn't take it. It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it's showing the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird. I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. Keep that in the back of the head. Quite the art collector he's here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Cardisaurus.
Incredible.
Not just walking around the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive the vessel is. It says it was originally developed by the State Army. And Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think he had the formula behind one of these paints, do you? Nah. Still, this place is immaculate. Not dust mote in sight. What's this? Find something? Hold up. Is that? Oh shit, that's my book.
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
You think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message.
Or maybe he's interpreted it a different way.
There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
Oh, these two are gonna be sassing it up against each other. At least I hope. If not, that's not a big deal, but I just sense it. I mean, just look at Galaxia's face with that sassy look.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
My lips are
I
sealed.
don't plan on ratting you out.
I do love a smart man. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica?
Huh?
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Uh-oh.
Well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right?
Double agent?
And leave.
Hello! Well, I guess we know now why she should join us. I mean, she knows her she knew Gallica's name.
What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run. But
I'm
we
hot
can't
under the
just leave
collar.
her. I say we go after
Well,
her.
let's grab the shit first. Let's grab the formulas first.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
I mean, yeah, we kind of figured it was basically a setup.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Dubious
Why
old
would I
mage.
care for his permission?
I mean, I guess you're right.
The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
I mean, that's true.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith.
There you
And
go.
all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis!
We got one Sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels.
Uh-oh.
Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
They might think, like, we probably think it's us, but it's probably not us. Maybe it is Godot or whatever his name is.
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Oh, we can easily set this up in a way that Godot, like, our man saw
going
Godot.
outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate,
No, it's okay, it's okay. It'll work out, maybe.
Hey, Del, look! The Caradrius is airborne. What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its
Yeah,
own
they about
rats?
take off today.
Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help. Think the rat nipped him too? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del.
Whoa, Del. I like those two. Oh,
This is no good.
the runner stopped. Almost out of time. Have to chase them. So we have to Juna and Goldell. Oh, it's open. They weren't able to get through. It's just been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way. And that's why Godell was able to get in here, too. Oh, this is bad. All set. No telling what might happen in a situation like this. Hang on. We don't have time. I mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... No, I don't want to heal all allies. There's no one to heal. Oh, I can't save, can I, huh? Nope. Okay, well, we're fucked.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go. All right, we've got to hurry. Stop it.
Was that?
That's Juna. I think she's on the deck. Need to help her. Yeah, not going to ignore our stress call. All right, onto the deck then. We have the contents of the case and everything, right?
No.
Oh.
told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Hector, come.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
Well, that dog has a very interesting transformation.
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me. You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else.
Does that include Luis?
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did.
Oh, yep.
Bastard Luis included. There's been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Peril.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy.
Oh. Oh, this we're getting an awakening. This is the awakening music.
I'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Get them, Hector! Oh.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Ow!
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Come on, Judith!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right
shit.
of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me.
Really? He's higher than me?
And I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Is it because he asked for a duel?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start.
I think it's because of the whole duel thing.
You call it an archetype, right?
What?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their
Hells yeah!
times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O loathsome,
Very well.
who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Commitment to my song. Ooh, hello. Love the hair. So fucking brutal, and I love it.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Ooh, pretty. Wow.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer.
She's just a damn sinner.
Made a singer. Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn.
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype.
Okay, so she knows about archetypes.
And I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now,
Been a while.
you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands. A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skill, the masked dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. What the fuck does that mean? The Seeker's mask is currently equipped to attain new mask. Visit special experiments in academia. Okay.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight? He's about to get one. Let's give him
Art
hell.
of Dance. Increased success rate that infiltrates status elements. Negates 1.
Gale!
Gotta get rid of that dog.
Let's do this together! He's rising!
No. Scour!
You hit their weakness.
Death to all
That's
traitors!
something, Captain.
Let's do this together.
Ice Blue Dance. Inflict all enemies with one-time weaknesses to ice. Ignores resistance. But none of us have ice skills, so that wouldn't be great.
I won't hold back! Wait.
I won't hold back!
Take this!
Did it give all my health back from the previous quote-unquote fight?
Scour!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Damn you all!
Traitors!
They're probably weak to fire if you're using ice. No, you're not. Okay. Well, I need to heal, so I might as well heal both of
Healing
us.
power.
Thanks.
Die!
Ow!
I call upon a royal soul.
Wait, could you also be weak to wind, then? Nope, okay.
By this power.
I got healed. That hurt.
Die!
Maybe something that'll inflict burn. That might help. If you can get burned, that'd be great.
Royal soul.
Electricity? Nope.
Die!
Alright, you need to be healed.
The Vitus power. We can do this.
That helped.
Die!
This is just what I need.
Magic Seeker. Nothing. To the rear guard. Magic Seeker. Here's
Poison
the
shot.
Ow! Die already!
I call upon a royal soul.
Guess I'll just keep hitting him with that.
My
Magic
star is rising!
Come on.
My star is rising.
Die!
I'm gonna heal on my
This
turn.
is just what I need. Stubborn, eh?
Magic Seeker.
Your rightful
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
You bastards!
Fast dancer.
Mas dancer.
Oh, don't give up easy.
Let come forth, Royal Soul. Wind.
Bye bye.
Help me! I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
I got protected by the king's magic.
Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Oh shit. Is he dead?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
Because it was a duel.
Why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close
Yeah, it
call.
was close. We saw him walk off and...
Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded.
I saw him sneak off. And I went after him.
No, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
My... Ah, yes. much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
What are you saying?
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really?
Anyway,
these two are something else.
Recording. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
What do you want to do with the body?
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Yeah, they still don't trust me. I saw Goodell ran off, and I went after him, and...
Was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt
Hey!
some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladell.
Seems we were in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladell from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wondered if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Are
Is it
you
so
serious?
strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
I think
Gladell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
I think Fidello is the older brother, right? Yeah.
All right.
It seems the reputation I gained at the expedition saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula. Hey, we're ranked 20. That bet paid off, right?
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
Hulkenberg, I know you love her singing. You're a big fan of her.
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
I don't remember Grius mentioning another agent, but maybe they did? I think they did.
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy
Sup?
messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous Songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
I love her already.
Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
I will say, at least Luis is a man of integrity. He's not using his powers or anything like that. He's like, nah.
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I
Quite the other.
requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We count on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man
Time
who
to
knows
shake
what-
hands.
Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
United Kingdom's premier Songstress has become your ally. No handshake.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see.
Did
this
we just
through.
rank up again? Because since Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Hell yeah, we did.
Gotta get back on track.
Oh, just lowering the cost.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna.
But no social link with Juna yet.
Oh, right. Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually,
Glazed what?
Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella?
Rella.
The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed.
Wait, is that
she would be the
Juna's
most qualified.
sister?
After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our
Oh no, that
summons,
won't be her
and she
then.
who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Right. All yours.
I actually really like that transition. The transitions are really good too for this game.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Nah.
Look, isn't that the Songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The
Oh,
price
hell.
of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
You
If
would
she
think.
turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
I wonder if this
What
is
do
the
you
healer
make
we
of
learned
all
from that
this,
story.
Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Does the name Grius mean anything to you?
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry. Mage Academy. On Juna. Initially thought to be in league with Luis, the surprising truth is that she's actually the second agent sent by the Resistance to save the prince. Her passion for singing, though, has always been genuine. As in Nadia, she has lived her life under false pretenses, extending even her physical appearance. Because of this, she feels that singing is the only true expression she has ever had. Oh, I wonder, is that her true experience? Is that her true physical form was what we saw when she was doing her awakening?
What now?
You'll fit right there.
I can't believe.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Bella's inside the church. Let's go. Hello, Rella. Hello.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Oh, it is her.
Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Hi.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand.
Are you?
You were
No, you're probably not going to be a
Sanctifex
social
Forden
link.
until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
I was gonna say she would be. It's not like she. I was like she would be a social link, but she'd probably be like a healer. But that's what Maria is. So, unless I mean, she still could be, but.
Timing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget.
Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Treasonous snake.
The man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure
Yes, you've already done that spiel.
Else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes.
I love these groups of misfits. This group of
I've
misfits.
looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as
What does
the
that
magic
mean?
source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
It's probably going to be revealed that Luis did not cast the magic, but he has whoever cast the magic, like, under, like, extreme supervision or something like that. Because I highly doubt he would be the one that cast. I mean, he could still be the one that cast it, but I feel there's a part of me that's like he is not the one who cast the spell. It was someone else, but we'll see.
I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, it's okay.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Huh?
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well, shit.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
We take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. Can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva.
Oh my
And
god,
just
Hulkenberg!
The ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Here we go. You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. No reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Let's rest in the runner today. Plans didn't pan out. We should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Oh, they.
What now?
Juna's level 34, so she should definitely be in the party. Can Hulkenberg? Hulkenberg, I think, gets the same amount of experience as everyone does, right? Because she was the highest. Yes. So Hulkenberg can stay out of the party for a little bit. Galacia, stunned to find Juana is also an agent of the Resistance. The flicker of hope amidst grim prospects renews her motivation. Alright, so the next thing you'll get is just that. Wait, what's Victory Foresight? You may gain extra turn icons. Ooh, interesting. And the Warlock. Still have not had her unlocked yet, but it's probably going to be just a few moments here. So she definitely needs to be in the party. I guess Heisme and Stroll as well. So... this doesn't work for Galacia. Galacia cannot be added to your party. Yet. Hellfire Dance. Mage, Best Dancer, or Summoner. Inflicts all enemies with one-time weakness. One-time weakness to dark. High chance of one hit killing all enemies. Damn! Wait, who's that with? The Thief, Faker, or Merchant lineage. Okay. Mask Rivalry. Recovers a mean amount of caster's MP every turn. Restores more of arc time. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm curious if I had everyone, if I had this as a carryover skill, and but I had everyone as like a seeker, and they all had this skill, would that affect? That would affect everyone, and they get more MP because they were all of the same lineage. Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies. Wait, are you weak to ice? No, you're weak to fire is what I meant to say. What the fuck? Yeah, you're definitely more so of a support type, at least for this. Now, what the hell? Yeah, this. Equipped to use Seeker skills. Adds a resistance to wind and weakness to fire. Oh. So it's a mask that gives... Okay. So what are you without that then? Because that is the... By equipping accessories called masks, it can change its skills and resistance to adapt as needed. Masks can be created by selecting special experiments in academia after acquiring the request material such as through enemy drops. I think I remember that being a thing that they mentioned in one of the early, in like one of the things about the archetypes, during one of the last, trailers they were showing about the game.
Time for bed.
We're fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Alkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Juna and Rella. Must confess a near total ignorance of modern trends and those that set them. What about you?
Time for bed.
Tis a bit of step back. We've lost the means to break His Highness's curse. Yet 'twould serve nothing to only wallow in dismay. The only path that remains is slaying Luis. We must seek new strength with Zal renewed.
Damn it!
After all we did to get into Luis's good grace and secure the formula, does it weigh on you that all our efforts have been spit to the wind?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Know that I'm here for you should you ever start to despair. It's time like this when I'm hearted by Juna's bright positivity. That certainly could have turned out worse than it did. All thanks to your engineer, I assume. That crazy uncle-looking chap. Crazy uncle? Nice, wasn't it? Never seen a man run such a tight ship with a few loose screws of his own. And that aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand on ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. I can't tell if my character smiled or not at that. There are notes here about new potential recipes. Sweeter than poison? Cursed love bald recipe. Secrets of secretest of secretest. Oh my god, I can actually make something now? Still trying to make that, what was benevolent bread? I need the fragrant I need fragrant spice.
This is...
In town, so why not make the most of it? Do this on the road anytime. Maybe not now. Okay, they're not going to let me go out, are they? Yeah, so I can't do anything. Hey, can I talk some more?
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
Tonight's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. Holds a power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level.
Now then.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Yes, I want to know more about this. Special experiment menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiment to create items that certain archetype utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Priestess White Mask. Judgment. Now those are the Arcanas. Yeah, because you got Fool, Judgment, Magician, Moon, Priestess, Chariot, Strength. Yeah, that's the Arcana. Well, the good news is none of them cost more than one, but I'm glad we finally figured out what... Oh my fucking... It's right... The Arcana thing is right behind them for like Persona 3 and 4. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. How about I make one of these? For science! I think ideally you'd probably want to have at least 4 of each if you're ever like that. Lectures.
What would you care to know? This right here.
The Masked Dancer. Quite a unique archetype. Most notable for its ability to change its powers using various masks. These masks are sources of the archetype's heroic power. They can be equipped freely to change one's skills and even one's elemental resistance. That said, to create these masks requires a ritual I call a special experiment, and you'll need to gather the requisite reagents. That is, colorless white masks I shall imbued with shades of power. The majority of them you will acquire in battle or within labyrinths.
Please.
I admit I'm excited by the prospects of not only creating them, but laying eyes on them for the first time myself. I do hope you'll find this a worthy pursuit.
What would you care to know?
Okay, not bad. Can I study the dancer? I don't see it on here. No, it's not. It has not been unlocked for us yet. Oh, you need a faker to be at level 10 in order to get to Junon's next one as well. And we need to be at rank 6. Thunderhead Dance. Dance of Verduru. Deals heavy magic fire. Okay, so that is it. No, so it's weak. That's just showing her because she's wearing the masks. Ooh, she has like a little bit of an orange on hers. Ooh, I like the Seeker's one. Yeah, once like I know for sure we'll probably get at least one more party member. I don't know if we'll get 2 more party members. The way this game feels like, it feels like 5 would be a good number for all party members. 6 I feel like would be maybe a little too much. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if it was 6, but oh well. Alright, let's rest up. Maybe then it'll unlock our ability.
Sure.
I think I'll rest here for today.
Good night.
Rest well. Yeah, I think here's where we'll probably get our social link with Juna. I find it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reason, I guess. Yep.
awake. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Should probably have Juna return any Matgala keys we got on the Caduceus too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid.
I don't know why I like their interaction.
Mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Sure. Everyone who's a party member reads a little bit of it.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talking tonight. Hey, I didn't fall asleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others
How can you tell? Oh, I guess
disqualified.
it's the most people, the only 20 people can show on the rock.
Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
I mean, both aren't good.
Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since...
Is that me?
The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctress, Joanna.
valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elda.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rousseau, hiding his inadequacy.
Rousseau, that's how you pronounce it, huh?
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Hey!
What idea's that girl? I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from...
Sorry, that's the candidates with the cages over their faces.
Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Okay.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock.
Oh, that's an Astari person. He's wearing like a rook head.
Winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juno this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge.
I just love that you can tell, like, here are our top candidates. You can tell that the people in the front have unique and are actually give somewhat main-ish character designs and aura, and then you have the people in the back who are just regular people.
Recovering and offering a divine relic.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Is it yours?
To tell us more, please
Or her.
welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands.
Your God is a
May all
joke.
our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
I love Hulkenberg being a giant fucking fangirl.
Begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the Songstress tuner will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
Begin! I was trying to count how many people are like actually up front there, because there should be 18, because we have the two other people right over there. So
they're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
What up?
We're back, Lord Luis.
Actually, no, there should have
Funny,
only been
isn't it?
17 there.
Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Oh my god, he's a fanboy too, and I love that for him.
Celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
The shite!
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you plan on doing?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated?
Well, I mean,
will
I
give
guess
Forden his
I meant
death.
I should have picked the second one.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
Bullshit, I feel like you have a
shall
reason
I?
for us to gain this
You can
land.
bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Alrighty
May
then.
we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Interesting. We're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called Dracodios.
All right.
Guess we got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go. Oh boy. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think that's probably gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Metaphor. In the next part, guys, we will look out for more information and maybe start the next leg. I mean, we technically have started the next leg of the tournament already, but you know what I mean. More formal start of it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below, check by the video, didn't like by the video. And let me know, guys, what do you think of Juna formally now being a part of our party? I like it, and I hope we get her social link soon. I would assume we'll probably get when we start going out. I thought we'd get the night prior to this day, but I guess that didn't happen. Oh, well. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to our main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both of my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.